You know, I couldn't find the polar seltzer I had to do with the Waterloo, but my friend Maggie Gooderl told me I needed to get polar seltzer every time I came to Tennessee. But alas, the store did not have it. So, I'm in Tennessee right now. I'm actually staying in Oak Ridge tonight, but in the morning, which is actually just a few hours from now, it's about 11:30 p.m., I'm going to be heading out to Frozen Head State Park. And you might be wondering, isn't Barkley later in the year? Well, you would be correct, but I have decided to come out early this year and get some training in on the course. It's something I've never done before. I've only run in the park more or less during the race itself. Been there 4 times. I think I did the first year I ever came to the race, I think I did maybe a 4-miler the day before just to get out on something. So I've never spent a significant amount of time in the park outside of race weekend, which I feel like is kind of a predictor of success. If you read race reports from a lot of the past finishers, they would come out to the park 2 to 3 weeks early, set up camp, and literally just train all over the park. There was a lot less rules back then. You could pretty much go anywhere you wanted. We're under a much more watchful eye, and when we're in the park itself, stick to the maintained park trails that are open to the public. We can't go off trail or cross country, which part of the race course normally does. So anyways, I'm here for 3 days. I was able to squeeze it in after going to Hong Kong and then before our Black Canyon race comes up next week, which has been a bit of a stressor, let me tell you, as there is some rain in the forecast race week and the rivers have been high already and flooding a bit. So that's kind of been a bit of a distraction from my training. My training has been going so-so. I had a good 7 to 10 day stretch right after Hong Kong where I did upwards of 127 miles with 37,000 feet of climb in about a 7-day stretch. But since then I've been pretty quiet. I guess not meaning to take this much time off, but resting a little bit. Hopefully it'll be good for my legs. But I'm going to be hitting off a big 3-day weekend here in the park tomorrow. And fortunately enough, my trip happened to coincide with Guillaume, who ran the race last year. He was out on course today. We're going to do some running tomorrow. I'm going to carry a GoPro along with me and capture some of that. Hopefully we'll be able to show you some footage here in just a second. Not really sure what the day holds, but I've got kind of my gear set out and we're going to get out there. I'm super pumped, excited to be out like in the park, going on the Barkley trails outside of race weekend. I think it's going to be really good for me this year. Number one, it's going to force me to get a lot of miles in these 3 days because I don't have a lot of other things to do out here. I'm out here to train, which it's really cool that I've decided to prioritize that and make time for that this year. It's something I don't do super often, prioritize my training over other life demands. So I think that's really, really cool. And I think more than anything, it's going to motivate me to return home and light that fire and be hungry. I'm going to know kind of where I stand, especially in relation to Guillaume, but in relation to the course is what really matters. And I'm not expecting a lot from where I'm at now, but there's still a little bit of time left to get some fitness gains. So I'm sure I'll benefit from being out here this weekend, but if I can put together a few more solid weeks, I might show up in close to the best shape I've ever shown up here. Certainly have more experience than ever and more lifetime miles on the legs, and that's got to count for something. So that's the update from here. Stay tuned for more, and hopefully we get some banger footage from tomorrow. All right, peace out. Good morning. How are we doing?
Good, how are you?
Great.
Ready for a fun day?
Yeah, we're out here. What is this? The
Old Mac
Trailhead. So we're gonna go out there, have a good day. We just got to be off by 5 p.m. I guess.
Yeah. 5:30 even.
Here he is, coming up Loop 5. Yes! This is the campground where it all happens. A little lonely today.
Jinx it and touch the gate.
Oh, no way. Not touching it. Man, wouldn't it be amazing if we just had like clear weather like this?
That would be great.
It'd be so different. Trail right now. This is not part of the Barkley course, but we're getting some good miles in so far. I'm gonna come here every year in February from now on. It's beautiful. All right, we got Tub Spring here. You just dip your bottle?
Yeah, it's very clear water.
That's awesome.
This is so cool.
Oh yeah.
Woo. Yeah, I was drinking most all my runs last year when I came here.
All right, y'all, a little check-in. We're 7 hours and 15 minutes into our run today, heading up towards the infamous fire tower atop Frozen Head. And we're about 25 miles into our day with over 7,000 feet to climb. We're gonna tag the top of the tower and then run down the South Old Mac Trail back to the cars and call it a day. We've got to get out of here before dark. You're not allowed to be out on the trails after dark, so.
Actually 1 hour before sunset.
Oh, 1 hour before dark. Great day though.
Very good day.
What is that, Guillaume?
I think it's like a rat with a big jaw. Something you definitely want to do.
The most fun thing you can do. Man, what a perfect day to be up here. Awesome. Oh yeah, I see them. They're a bit overgrown right now.
They are pretty tall, right?
Because normally, yeah, I'd come up like right through there and it's just like choked out.
Because look, all the red we see.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Board shorts and long socks, baby. That's my ticket. And I'm gonna have to eat the rest of my food up here. Definitely did not eat enough yesterday. Feeling a little bonky. Almonds?
Yeah. Want some?
I mean, if you got a couple to spare.
Yeah.
What flavor are they?
Cashew. Oh, just
Plain?
Yeah. I'm a natural guy.
Very natural.
You know.
Wow. It's amazing. Okay, this is where you got to give us your report.
Yeah, maybe just put that away.
All right, tell us, what is the Barkley Challenge Loop?
So the Barkley Challenge Loop is a very cool concept, and it's basically the perimeter trail in Frozen Head State Park, and it allows people to, to see a lot of the Barkley course without going on the off-trail section, but you have like all the mythical points. Like here we are at the tower. It's a beautiful weather, it's very cool. So it's a 20-mile loop with about 6,500 feet of climbing. And there is a friendly competition to run it. You have a time to go, and you can go in each direction, clockwise and counterclockwise. And yeah, that's the fun stuff.
Tell us about your run yesterday.
So yesterday I started the loop on the clockwise direction, and the record was held by John Kelly in 4:30, and I was lucky enough to do it in 4:05. So it was pretty fun.
All right. Yeah. Here we are. Beautiful Frozen Head. Good to be back. All right, here we are, started day 2. Heading out from the visitor center here. Oh, little bit creaky, a little bit sore.
No.
Huh?
No.
You're not, because you're a machine. I'm sore. Yeah. Long time, yeah.
Wow, that was all mud days ago.
Now it's just frozen weird. These icicles are.
There is still my print.
Look at this ice right here. Like, how does this happen?
Yeah, it's
Are you gonna eat it?
no.
It's a Barkley snack. Hydration. Is there any electrolytes in there?
Probably some natural salt, you know, and so much good stuff from the earth.
I don't get to see icicles very often.
So me neither, somehow.
Okay, we'll see you. We'll see you next month.
Yeah, just making sure I didn't take any weight.
If you fit, you're in Barkley shape.
Yeah. I'm in Barkley shape.
Yep. There she is. What was that?
No, the thing that's the other side. Yeah, this side is steeper.
What's that?
Probably not natural, right? You're also planting that.
Yeah, I think all the pine trees are. Well, I don't know. There's some cool. Wow, look at those icicles.
Whoa, yeah. Dang, so different than yesterday. I mean, it went sub-zero. So. Together, this section offers a longer, more difficult trail, providing a challenge for experienced hikers who plan to spend 8-10 hours. That's exactly what we're doing. Completing the loop from the Big Cove program trailhead. It's very good.
We did it. Do we get?
Everything.
Do we get a patch?
Oh, I would love it. Let's talk to the ranger about it.
Okay.
All right. So sad, it's almost over. What a bummer. Really, really cool.